Okay, I just got home from our once a month shopping, and I have to say, thank goodness I know how to do once a month shopping, because the influenza this year is very high, and the less I can go into the store, the healthier my family is during the winter. So thank goodness. I did Costco and Aldi today. I might do a pickup in the mid-month, but this is the majority of what we'll need. And if you saw my recent video, I did my bulk meat purchase and breakdown, so you can check that out. But basically you won't see any meat except for a ham I bought at Costco for dicing and having an omelets. But this is the majority, and I spent $265 at Costco, and I spent $118 at Aldi. And then we'll do a fill-in haul, but we're also working through some of the stuff that's in our pantry. And if you're new here, we are a family of 9 living within the city limits, looking for a homestead, but we don't have the opportunity to grow everything that we have. So I do have to rely on the grocery store. So I will take you through, and we're gonna start down here at Costco because we're right here. I did not bring in the 2 big bags of organic potting mix to start some seedlings and to add to my raised beds. I do have a small garden, but it has not produced that much because of our location. So you won't see that here. I feel like you always have to grab when you find clothing. So I grabbed these. Hopefully they fit. If not, maybe they'll fit my daughter. Aussie Bites are a requirement for my husband when I go to Costco. So I picked one of those up for him. Apple cider vinegar and baking soda, which is mostly for cleaning. I use apple cider a lot in making broth. This was a sample that we tried, and it basically tastes like fish crackers, but I don't buy fish crackers for my kids. And we tried these and liked them. They are gluten-free, so if you're gluten-free, this is a good option, I think, and it's non-GMO. I buy nuts always to have on hand. I bought cashews because I actually found some vegan recipes for some dips I want to try. I'm trying to get my kids to eat more vegetables, and if you have a variety of dips, I feel like they'll eat better. And also for like a topping on taco night or something, I found some. Pasta, I'm completely out of pasta, so I grabbed that. This chicken is for today because after all these errands, it was just a quick meal. And what I do is I shred this up, just add some mayo and hot sauce, and we eat it on some lettuce boats, and it's a quick, easy lunch or dinner. Coffee, I bought another one to have as backstock. I like to have some dried fruit because my go-to is dried fruit and nuts if we need a snack really quick. These do have sugar, but they're non-GMO, so I feel like as long as I watch how much the kids are eating, see it's 24 grams of added sugar. So I do have to kind of watch how much the kids eat in a serving. These are our favorite dried mangoes, so I picked up one. Trying to control how many chips and crackers we eat because it's just not very nutritious and the price just keeps going up. But the kids chose this one, so I got 1 bag, and when it's gone, it's gone. Bought some more rice for backstock, and I tried this Greek yogurt last month, and it is so thick and creamy. And with the price of eggs, I was trying to think of what I can give for a protein with breakfast alongside of, toast or sausage or bacon or whatever. And I came up with just yogurt with some granola. And I did buy a granola from Aldi, but I do plan to make my own granola, and I know you can make your own yogurt, and I've done it in the past. But what you'll see, sometimes I buy things to get me through until I can get back into the kitchen and have big kitchen days. But this yogurt was so good. And we'll also use this for tzatziki sauce when we have gyros this month, and in place of sour cream on top of like yogurt with granola. This salsa, my kids like this salsa from Costco, so we picked one of those up. I do like the Aldi brand that is shelf stable, but the kids requested this one from Costco, so I went there. And then along with the chicken, this is the only other meat I bought I bought chicken nuggets because we like chicken and bacon ranch wraps or just nuggets on salad. And then I bought ham to have in omelets or to slice up for paninis or sandwiches. Cream cheese because my kids requested me to make bagels this month. And then every time we go to Costco, I always let the kids choose a treat, and they have been begging for this flavored yogurt. So I got that today, and then this was just a fun treat. And I said, if you let me record this video, we will have this baklava after I am done recording. So this is gonna be basically gone today. And then now we're gonna move on to my Aldi haul. So this is quart-sized freezer bags. I always get my gallon freezer bags from Costco, but I like to have some of these on hand. These I just paid at Kroger like a week ago, like $4.99, and they was $2.69. So I bought 3 bags of that. This plastic wrap, don't use plastic wrap that much at all, but I'm almost out, and I grabbed this. I rarely use that, but when I do need it, I have it. I bought paper towels at Aldi, and then 2 things of olive oil and a ketchup, a bunch of bananas, and then I bought 6 things of chips. We do taco night or nachos for lunch or haystacks, and sometimes I make jambalaya, and the kids like to eat it with chips. So it's cheaper to buy it there, and it's only a small bag versus big bags at Costco, and I can just portion this out a little bit better. These crackers, these are my favorite kids crackers for goat cheese, but they are not the best ingredients, and I just found a sourdough cracker recipe I'm gonna try, but for now, this is the cracker I buy. And then there is that granola I had said that we're gonna have with our yogurt, and I do have some recipes I want to try, but I haven't had the time yet. I bought juice. We do water kefir, and this is the juice I use. And then also for this winter, because sickness has been so high, I have some vitamins that I've been putting a little drink with some juice the kids can have every day to keep us healthy. Orange juice is a fun weekend treat around here. We don't buy juice really all that much. I wanted to try this because I've been eating a lot of salads recently. We got some canned mushrooms, some frozen peas for chicken pot pie or shepherd's pie, hummus. I just made hummus yesterday with freeze-dried chickpeas, and my kids did not like it. So I bought this, and then I need to remake some hummus, but this will hold me over until I can do that. We bought these before, and the kids said they remembered they did like them, so I picked this up for them, and this is in the cold section of Aldi. And more carrots, some strawberries, some mushrooms for salads or stuffed mushrooms sometimes. This is a really good cheese to have with like cheese and crackers for a snacky lunch. And then these are the goat cheeses we buy. The kids will eat this with pizza or on those crackers I showed you, and then salads for whatever chicken bacon ranch or salads or what have you. So this is my grocery haul on top of everything I have in my pantry and the meat that is in my freezer for this month. Iherb is not a subscription-based website, but I have been dabbling with some online shopping at different places to find the best deals and sales to stock up on things. So I have been trying out the last couple months, and I loaded up on the Nellie's dishwasher soap, some of my husband's favorite high-protein chip options, and I tried this barbecue sauce that we really liked and will definitely buy again. They have supplements, beauty, grocery, baby, pets, and all kinds of things over on the website, which I'll leave the link below. Just came home from my Azure order, and technically this is my February order. Came later than it normally does, but I'm glad once a month, because then I plan for the month ahead. So even if it's a little bit late, I think it was $305 was my total, and that was after, taxes and all that. A bunch of this stuff was on sale last month, but I was able to get the sale price for this month. And let's start. I've got to go put these in the freezer. So first up is the Stacy's Organic, and I don't know if these go on sale. We just recently started buying these, but I would like to get a back stock of these because they'll come in real handy come spring and summer. I'm gonna get those in the freezer along with this huge box of 18 Mother's Choice butters. I like to stock up on butter in the fall and then spring and summer, because I know it's hard to get butter during Christmas time, so I just stocked back up. It was out of stock, and I got a few last month, but I need to go ahead and get the 18 I love it in baking. We fresh eat it. So whenever I use butter, that is basically our butter. We've switched over to completely using Mother's Choice butter. These were on sale a couple months ago and I was able to grab them, and I like to use these. We don't do cereal anymore. We used to just switch to cereal Sundays, but now I don't even do that. I'm using these in granola bars, and if you don't know who Ruth Ann Zimmerman is, she has a really good granola bar. I used to make like chocolate balls or energy balls, but I've switched over to making granola bars because it's just easier to put it in a pan, but her recipe is really good, and my children really like the chocolate ones, so I got these while they were on sale. I got a whole bunch of seeds, Blue Lake bush beans, cabbage, kale, carrots, and spinach. I think that was all. Oh, and then I got some beets. So I grabbed these, and then if you don't know, in March is the time, I think it's March. March is the time that you can get the seed starts. There will be some available in April, but March is really when you want to place your order. And what I like to do is when I go through this, when I sit down, I put a sticky note on the front with my pen, and as I go through it, if there's new things or things things on sale that I possibly want to try, I just write out my sticky note, and then when I go to sit down and place my order, I have the ideas already there and don't have to remember what I was gonna do. And then I like to have 2 months of open orders so I can place stuff on sale in both months. That way, if I don't have a budget, I have to delete some things for this month, I can still get the sale price next month. So that's what I like to do too. I bought 2 5-pound salts. Yes, because anything my salt shaker is. And we really like this Azure Market brand of salt, so I got 2 of those. I got a whole bunch of seasonings because we just picked up our bulk meat order and our hog. I did not get my sausage seasoned this time. Last time it was really salty, and then the last couple times that I'm noticing the ingredients actually are like natural flavors and different things that I wouldn't put in. So I bought a bunch of my seasonings. I have a really good breakfast sausage. I'm still trying to find a really good Italian sausage mix, so if you have one, let me know. But I bought fennel seeds and ground fennel to go in that, marshmallow root to make some actual real marshmallows, and this is really good to have in like an apothecary type situation. Bay leaves I was out of. This is way more than I thought. Thank goodness I only got the 4 ounces. And then I got the cinnamon was on sale, and we go through a lot of cinnamon when you're making homemade stuff or you're baking a lot of cinnamon. So I got this, and then the smaller packages I actually like to keep when after I fill up my containers in the kitchen, I actually will save these jugs. This is honey, but I also buy the coconut oil in this, and I will wash these out and save them, and then I put the small packages of seasonings, the extra ones, I put in here. If I can stuff them in there, I put them in there so I can keep them in my shelf, and everything's contained. So over the last year, I have been trying to write down on my labels of these big bulk products to see how long they last. And honey, over the last 1.5 years, I averaged 3 or 4 in the year, so now I know how much to stock up on. So I was writing the date that I opened something, and I knew how long it took. But the orange blossom honey is our favorite. I did get a small jar, which actually came in an Azure canning jar, so I was able to keep it and reuse it. But we didn't really like, it was the wildflower. We didn't really love that one, but the orange blossom is delicious. It's just a little bit more expensive, but I got some whole milk powder. I like to have this in the pantry because when I can't get a cream top milk from, it's at a grocery store, but it's the cream top milk. And when it's not available at the store, I just don't purchase anything else. So I keep this as a backup to mainly make bread, but it's there as a shelf stable option if I need it for baking or something. We're not a big milk drinking family, but I do use it for baking. This is a new purchase. I saw someone else on another haul get this. It is probiotic spicy kimchi sriracha. So it's basically a healthy hot sauce. and most of my kids and me and my husband also like hot sauce. So I wanted to get a small bottle of this to try. And if I like it, I'll stock up on this. I'll stock up on this in the months to come. I got, this cheese is so good, it's just so expensive. Good cheese is so expensive. This is the Monterey Jack cheese. I like this one because it's a universal one. I can use it on pizzas. It melts awesome for mac and cheese or anything that you want to put cheese in, and I slice it up and put it on sandwiches too. So the Monterey Jack is a really good, overall good cheese. I know you can buy 2 and get a little bit of a better price, but I didn't have the budget this month to do that. And then I got some soap. So this is the Sapo Hill soap, and this is the aloe vera. And then I did want to buy this Kirk's because it was on sale, and I wanted to compare the two, but the Sapo Azure is still the best price at like $2 and something. It has doubled. There's a store locally, I can get it out, but it is almost $4 a bar. So Azure is definitely, I need to be stocking up on soap because even if the Azure price increases, it's still cheaper than buying it locally. And then the Kirk's one was on sale, so I want to try and compare it. Sometimes soaps just run out so fast just because maybe they're not dried long enough, I'm not sure. But Sapo Hill, I keep coming back to this one, but I do like to try occasionally some new ones. We were using like a Castile soap and just refilling the pump bottle, but with winter, it just really dries out your skin. Other than that, we're trying to just keep being an ingredient household and buying ingredients and making everything ourselves. As always, I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you soon.